Ayo, what is poppin' poppers? In today's video, I'm going to be going over a huge Rick and Morty Funko Pop haul. So let's get right into it. Alrighty, so this past week I went to Hot Topic, EB Games, and a couple other stores. Just Hot Topic and EB Games, actually, now that I'm thinking about it. And I picked up a bunch of new Rick and Morty Pops. Some of these I bought last week, some of these I bought 3 months ago when I completely forgot to make a video on them, so I'm throwing them into this video since it kind of suits the theme of Rick and Morty. Also, before I start the video, I want to thank you guys so much for 2.9k subscribers. We're currently about 100 away from 3,000. So starting off, I got these actually a while ago around Christmas. These are from the older wave. I was just missing these two. So starting off with the hologram Rick clone. So he's $6.59 in the pop animation line. This is the line. I'll show this off just now. So we have hologram Rick clone, Death Chris Morty, Wasp Rick, Teddy Rick, and Quicklime Meeseeks. This was the first season, season 4 wave that got released, and now the new season 4 wave, which I'll show off later on the video, which is also the pops that I got. But yeah, these are really awesome. I was missing these pops for a while. I had the whole other wave as soon as they came out, and I just couldn't find these two. So I decided to get these two, I believe sometime in December. I just forgot to make a video on them. But yeah, hologram Rick clone. I'm currently just waiting on the other two variants. I need the Hot Topic exclusive, Amazon exclusive, and the Funko Shop exclusive. Hologram Rick clone, pretty awesome. On this one, it actually says, "We're here, we're sheer. Go clone your Rick." I can't speak. But yeah, there we have the hologram Rick clone. So next up, we have Death Chris Morty. This is $6.60 in the pop animation line. Same line as the hologram Rick clone. Now, for this one, there is actually another variant of this pop where he's a Walmart exclusive and he's kind of levitating off the ground. That's the one I'm missing. But this pop is really awesome. With the hologram Rick clone, there wasn't too much going on except for the fact it was Rick that looked like a hologram. He was kind of painted light blue. But it's pretty cool because on his chest, he has like a vest full of like the grenades that he was throwing. On the side, he has like a strap with the weapons that he's using. It's a really well done, neat pop, especially the levitating one I think is really awesome. I do want to get that one eventually, but Walmarts in Canada just don't carry pops that much anymore near me. At least, whenever I go there, it's just I see like 20 Peggy Bundys, never any actual pops, so like that I'm looking for. But yeah, there we have Death Chris Morty. So next up we have the new wave, which actually has been at stores for a while now at Hot Topic, and I was just waiting for them to go to EB Games because it's a little bit cheaper when you buy pops at EB Games. But EB Games kept on pushing it back. I think it was due in February, got pushed back to like sometime in March. I didn't want to wait, so I just ended up buying them at Hot Topic. There was only one missing, which was Morty with spacesuit. So starting off, we have the spacesuit Rick and with Snake. This one is really awesome. I do like the 2-packs that Funko makes for the Rick and Morty line. But yeah, spacesuit Rick with Snake. This episode was actually amazing. The one thing I don't like about the Snake is that their tail is too long and it's kind of pushing the back of the box out, leaving like kind of a dent there. It's kind of annoying, but I don't care really about the box that much. I just want to have the character, if anything. For the more expensive ones, I obviously do care about the box. But yeah, Spacey Rick and Spacesuit Morty were from one of my favorite episodes this season so far. I'm surprised they didn't make the dragon episode where Morty found a dragon and then it started soul bonding to Rick and stuff like that. I'm surprised they didn't make like the wizard, the dragon, anyone from that episode really, because that episode was probably my favorite out of the whole season. But yeah, this pop is super detailed. Honestly, I'm super happy to have this in my collection. I'm just looking for the Morty now, but eventually I believe that should hit EV Games. And yeah, there we have this Spacesuit Rick with Snake. So next up we have Mr. Poopy Butthole Auctioneer. This was a really funny one actually. It was a small character in the episode. I believe this is the episode where the whole rando bot and stuff like that happened with the two bots, and then everything was like randomized, and then it was a very confusing episode. I don't even know how to explain it. But yeah, Mr. Poopy Butthole did make an appearance in this episode as a professor, and then he was an auctioneer because for livestock, because they kind of wanted to confuse the robot, but it didn't end up working out, something like that. Honestly, I'm super happy to have another Mr. Poopy Butthole in my collection. The other one being the normal one and the Hot Topic exclusive. I still don't have the Hot Topic exclusive because that one was released quite a while before I started collecting Rick and Morty pops. So yeah, I hope to get that one day. It's not that expensive. Mr. Poopy Butthole Auctioneer, quite basic pop. The paint job on mine isn't done the best. But yeah, it's basic. He has like his chains, he has his hand sticking out. He has his hat on. The hat looks really neatly well done actually. Looking at it, he kind of looks like a Twinkie if I'm gonna be honest. I thought it was really cool to see Mr. Poopy Butthole returning back in this show, especially in some random character design as an auctioneer for livestock and a professor. But yeah, there we have Mr. Poopy Butthole. So next up we have Hospice Marty. This is kind of a random one actually. This was from the episode with the death crystals, I believe. I might be wrong about that. And this was one of the deaths that Morty saw. Kind of a random one. Hospice Marty, like I said, he was in the episode probably for 30 seconds, I want to say. But yeah, it's actually a really well detailed pop. There's like spots on him. It just looks like Morty, but it looks like old Morty. Well, it is old Morty. But yeah, there we have the Hospice Marty pop. So next up we have Rick with Crystal Skull. I believe this is from the same episode as Mr. Poopy Butthole with the Heistotron, Randomtron, stuff like that. I believe it was called a Heistotron. They made a mystery mini for that. It would be pretty cool to see as a pop, but I don't know how they would like execute it as a pop. But yeah, Rick with Crystal Skull. It's a basic Rick pop, but I always don't mind new Rick pops that are basic. I just don't like the Rick pops that are in the show for like 2 seconds. But yeah, normal Rick pops, it's really complex. It's just Rick holding out his hand with a crystal skull. The one thing I do like about the crystal skull, though, is that it's kind of translucent, except for the eyes and some of the nose area, the nostrils, I guess. They're kind of like blue and painted in blue. It's really cool, though, the way they did the skull, like translucent idea. And Rick in general, he's kind of like smirking, like, yeah, I got it in my hand, and you don't have it anymore. That was like the whole theme of this scene from the episode. Quite a random pop to make, but it does look really basic, and sometimes the basic pops are really awesome. And yeah, there we have Rick with Crystal Skull. So next up, this is the first in my collection actually, and this is the 10-inch Rick. I got this guy from EB Games. As you can see there, it's a GameStop EB Games exclusive. They only got 3 at my store. But yeah, this is exactly the same thing as this pop right here. I pulled this pop out from the back. It's just the same thing. This one's a Hot Topic exclusive, and this one is the GameStop exclusive. Just the same thing, just loaded this one into a pop. Except for the back, actually, the back is different. The back shows the new wave of this one, obviously, since it was released when the new wave was released. And then the back of this one shows like the first wave of ever of Rick and Morty pops ever. But yeah, this thing is huge. I actually want to take it out of the box. I know exactly where I'm gonna put it. Like up there, you can't see it exactly, but I'll put a picture up on the screen. I have a couple pops out of the box, a few of my expensive ones in the middle there, and I'm gonna see if I can put him like on the right side of the exoskeleton snowball. But yeah, this guy doesn't stand up properly actually. Oh, does he? Okay, let's not do that. Stand up. If there's no 360 rotating for this one, you know why, because it just won't stand. But yeah, here we have Rick. It's a basic Rick pop. I don't know why they decided to make this one into a 10-inch. Like I said earlier, the dragon episode with the dragon and the wizard, it would be cool. Maybe see a dragon as a 10-inch from that episode. It's underneath his head, so you can't see it properly, but on this portal gun, it actually says C137, which is the code for Earth, I believe. There's like small little details on the portal gun. This pop does look really awesome. Like I said, it's a basic pop, so can't really go overboard with any of the Rick pops because he is just a basic character. White trench coat, or lab coat, sorry, brown pants, gray shoes, blue shirt. But yeah, there we have the 10-inch Rick with portal gun. This thing is huge. But yeah, anyways guys, that's been it for today's video. Hope you guys enjoyed. If you did, please drop a like on the video. Let me know in the comments below, are you excited for the new episodes that are coming out for Rick and Morty season 4, episode 6, and all the rest? I hope they release them soon. It doesn't even say when they're going to be releasing them, which kind of puts a worry on my face because they're probably going to go on another hiatus. Hit that subscribe button if you're new here, and hit that post notification bell to stay up to date with all my content. Leave a like on the video, and catch you next time. Peace.